Hi there. This is one of the two magnetophones that I sent home from Paris at the end of the war, after having taken them all apart, putting them in packages and sending them through the U.S. mail. And when I got home, I reassembled them. The hardest part was sending this box that the apparatus is in. It was the biggest single item. Now, it's probably going to be quite interesting to you to actually hear the very first Bing Crosby radio show that was done on this machine. And I have that show here, and I'd like to play it for you now. This is the original German tape, you understand. And so here is the Crosby show as recorded in August of 1947 for presentation on the air on October 1st, 1947. Played from the magnetophone.
Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me. Not you.
And we turned left and went to Bad Nauheim, and I went in. I found that the station had been taken over by the Armed Forces Radio Service of the American Army, and they were broadcasting programs essentially for the GIs, and they had the staff of the German broadcast service there, but of course all the program origination now was music that would appeal to the American forces. And I asked one of the Americans in there about, do you have a machine that uses magnetic tape? He said, oh, yes. I said, would it be possible for me to see it? He said, sure. So I went in and I saw these two machines side by side against the wall that they'd been moved out from Frankfurt. Everything was pretty much makeshift in this. It was a big house, as a matter of fact, that they'd taken over. And I said, would it be possible to hear one of these? And he said, certainly. So he called a German assistant who came and figuratively clicked his heels and went off and produced a roll of tape, brought it back, put it on the machine, and I sat down and I listened to this, and I just about flipped. This was the ultimate. I had never heard anything like it, and I was absolutely amazed at the fidelity and the quality of the music that came from this machine. So I deemed it very wise to take two of these machines and consider them as souvenirs of war, whereupon I took them all apart and sent bit by bit back to my home in San Francisco, a perfectly legitimate operation, I might add. There was a man who came to the meeting that night who was impressed by this apparatus, and he was a member of a little organization that had only about 6 people in it, and it had the name AMPEX, AMP for A.M. Ponyatov, the president of the company, and EX for variously experimental or excellence. I have heard both. This is the Ampex Model 200, the first machine made by Ampex.